Kevin Mitnick has passed away. The hacker.
Oh, wow.
Free Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away due to pancreatic cancer. He passed away on July 16th.
Wow, well, rest in peace.
Damn, I was looking up the Team Fortress 2 tweet, which I found.
Yeah.
But then I saw that Kevin Mitnick was trending.
Oh yeah, that's usually not good.
Yeah, and the first tweet that I found, it's so appropriate. It's the free Kevin bumper sticker, and it just says "Rest in peace, Kevin."
Yeah.
Yeah, you would see free Kevin everywhere. It's even mentioned in Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yeah,
and
I remember that. That's where I learned about him.
I used to write it down on everything, and then found out later on that he had already been free for several years. So it lost its relevance at that point.
I may have told you this already. I had to do a company-mandated IT safety course, and it was hosted by Kevin Mitnick.
Oh, wow. Like in real time?
No, it was like a recorded video of him. But he was like, "Hi, I'm famous hacker Kevin Mitnick. I'm going to tell you all about the hackers who want to get your company's information," and stuff like that.
So for the unaware, Kevin Mitnick, I think he was one of the first computer hackers to be arrested and put in federal prison for hacking. And there were a lot of outrageous claims made about him that could be circled back to kind of like we were talking about earlier with James Cameron and AI and all that. It's things because people were just so ignorant about how computers work. This rumor spread that Mitnick had the ability to launch all of the U.S.'s nuclear weapons just by whistling into like a certain frequency into a phone. Yeah. And he was eventually released from prison. I think he was actually put in Supermax. Yeah. In solitary confinement, but then he was eventually released and then worked for the government because then that's what happens. If you do well enough, then the government then hires you because like, look, you apparently know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
He also had a cameo appearance in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yep.
On the talk station where he talks about being able to launch nuclear missiles just by whistling. So, damn, that stinks, man. He was I think he was only 60. Not even.
Wow.
Let's see. Wow. Oh, wow. He was less than a month away from turning 60.
Damn.
Well, rest in peace, Kevin.
Yep. Freed from this mortal coil.
The obituary even mentions Kevin was also very grateful for the legions of fans who in the mid to late 1990s fueled the global Free Kevin movement. Damn.
Yeah. Quite a legacy.
His time, the obituary also says, his time on the FBI's most wanted list was well documented in his New York Times bestselling book, The Ghost and the Wires, My Adventures as the World's Most Wanted Hacker, and his other books, The Art of Deception, The Art of Intrusion, and The Art of Invisibility.
And Little Mickey Goes to Washington. It's a children's book.
Kevin emerged from his final prison term, which he deemed a vacation, in January 2000. That's how you know you're a badass, when you call it a vacation.
Yeah.
He became a white hat hacker, a security consultant, established the successful Mitnick Security Consulting, and became
that was probably who they had do our company thing.
Oh, I didn't know this. He became the chief hacking officer and part owner of security awareness training company KnowBe4.
Yeah, that's it. That's the company, KnowBe4.
Okay, yeah, I get.
That's who does our. Yeah, I get emails from them like every week.
I don't. In my current place, I don't get those emails, but I used to get them on a weekly basis at WB. And I don't. Maybe I saw the same thing with Kevin. I don't know, because we had to do all those IT trainings as well.
Yeah.
So. Damn.
Yeah, we get. I have to do them like every 2 months. We get a new one that we have to watch, and they are painful.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people they try to make them fun.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's worse, man. Please don't make them fun. The most recent one was about deep fakes, and it was hosted by an extremely bad Christopher Walken impersonator who, after 2 minutes of really bad Christopher Walken impersonations, went, "Surprise, I'm not really Christopher Walken. Surprised you, didn't I?"
Oh man, and they spent millions of dollars to make this too, I guarantee you. Reminds me of the really bad videos that we had to watch in driver's ed, like this one.
No zones! Stay out of the no zones!
Oh yeah, I had to watch those.
Or it's like a fast food training video. The Wendy's ones always show up from like the 80s that were like theatrical productions. And my favorite, when I worked at WB, my favorite was they would send out, and I think we talked about this a few weeks ago because Zach was here and he was saying the same thing. Acc, you might have actually, this is when you disappeared, I think. But our IT would send out emails that were like fake phishing attempts. And the link, and they're like, you would click the link, and then it would take you to a webpage that would just be like, "Hey, you're a fucking idiot for clicking on this."
Yeah,
and then they would like they'd follow up like a couple days later with a list of all the people who clicked on the link to publicly shame them for being like, "Hey, so obviously you don't pay attention to any of the IT security trainings that you're required to do several times a year."
Exactly. Yeah, they do the exact same thing at our firm.
Well, we lost a good one, Kevin Mitnick. Rest in peace.